This is 2020 Bowman Jumbo Baseball 8-box case pick a team break number 4. We did roll not Pelicans. We did roll Yankees by the box. Kind of already explained that to everybody, but just to do it in the video one last time, very quickly. You will get any autograph, if you have a Yankees box, any Yankee autograph, numbered card, or any Dominguez, paper, chrome, whatever, you get any of those cards in your specific box. Any of the other chrome of other players other than Dominguez that are non-numbered, non-autographed chrome will I got a fucking breath. We won't pull those out during the break like we will the autographs and the numbered cards and Dominguez. We'll leave those out, and then whenever we go to sort the break, we'll sort it all out, and then we'll take that Yankees chrome stack and we'll make 8 equal stacks of chrome, and then everybody will get an equal amount of Yankees chrome, other than autos, numbered, or Dominguez. Okay, I think we should be good to go. All right, here we go. First one. No paper. No paper unless there's a couple of the top Bowman first guys we're gonna pull the paper out for, but for the most part it's no paper. This is box number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How I always do it. Hill Jr. for the Diamondbacks base autograph. Never did that, but I know somebody who did. Dominguez paper. Blue chrome to 150. Kirk S with box number 1. it's rough. She wasn't always like that either. I mean, she was never like, like really good looking, but she was at least, I guess, decent, like average, maybe a little bit below average, but she went full, like, I'm pretty sure her nickname was Bulldog type shit, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure her nickname was Bulldog. Yankees, number to 125. Riley Green to 499 sky blue paper for the Tigers. For the Padres, 1 out of 499 refractor autograph. Patino. The Phantom Pooper. I want to know who came up with the name Phantom Pooper because it's great. That's absolutely great. Base autograph, Howlett for the Red Sox. What do you mean filler case? I mean, yeah, like the one that we just ran a filler on. Yeah, there was this one and also the Hobby. Box 2, we're going Mark. haven't been to the chiropractor in a while. Yeah, that was probably in the hobby, bro. Hold on. Yeah, you got it. You got it in the hobby. You got it in the hobby, my friend. Franklin Perez for the Tigers, yellow paper, numbered to 75. Box number 2, Yankees, is Mark. Yellow autograph for the Mets, numbered to 75. 17 out of 75. Who had the Mets? Yellow auto. Mets going out to S. Jockin. I'm going to get in the groove. I'm going to get in the groove on this thing. It's going to be like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Bingas, box 2. $125 Kraus. Nice. Who had Oakland? Our throne, baby. Sparkle auto. 240 out of 299. Powassan. Oakland's going out the throne, baby. Oh, man. Wait, I feel like I just botched that whole thing up. Okay, nothing there. There we go. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's killing it with Oakland. Dominguez Chrome for box 2, Mark. Bobby Witt paper. Bobby Witt Jr. Base autograph, KC Royals. My Steelers. Nice, man. Paper. Killing it, bro. All right, so this one here is box number 4, which is Craig. Nice. 25 out of 299 for the Texas Rangers. Alvarez, 74 out of 150, blue paper for the Astros. Nice. Kraus to 499, sky blue paper. Gold Shimmer Penna, 28 out of 50 for the Houston Astros. The Astros going out too, Danny K. Gold Shimmer auto. Another one, this time base auto. Same freaking box. One gold, one base. Three boxes in. Altuve to $4.99. Here, I'll tell you a story. I gotta do something to keep me up. All right, story. Man, I'm telling you, just we have long nights in here. The problem is like you don't get the same amount of sleep. Like you go to bed at 5 o'clock. Like you go to bed at 5 o'clock. Well, everybody is already up and about and like going about their day in the house at like say, wow, another one of those guys. That's the one's a refractor. Like everybody, like my sons wake up at like I don't know, like 7:30 or something. So like I'm still asleep, but everybody else is up, and I'll usually get woken up or whatever. But today there were some people coming over. There was some maintenance people coming to do a couple things, right? And I needed to like talk to them, and they were getting here at like 8:30. So I got up at like 8, but I went to bed at like 5. And then today, after all that, I was like outside like all day, doing stuff outside. So it just put me into like I was just like fucking tired from doing that all day. And that's another thing too, is like if you do like working nights fucking sucks. Doing night work it sucks, because like body never gets adjusted to it. I mean, maybe if you do it for like 40 years or something, but all right. So this is box 1, 2, 3. This is box 4, which is Throne. Craig got one base Dominguez in there. We haven't hit any. Well, no, we did get a chrome earlier. Somebody did. And another thing too is like. What was I gonna say? Fuck! I was gonna say something that was real important to point out. Oh, like in a normal, like if you work like a 9 to 5 or whatever, right? So you wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you take a shower, you get dressed, whatever, and you go to work. Work nights. Wake up. Then you got all day long to like do shit, right? So it's like wake up, and then let's say I woke up at 11, and then I have from 11 to like whenever I go live, I'm like I have shit I have to do. So then you're basically been up like for like a full day, and then you still have to do the time at night. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to fucking sit here and fucking complain about it. I'm just saying. Get you fucking tired. Make you fucking tired all the time. How do you feel about ketchup? Alright, so some people absolutely hate this. If you try it, you will love it. I like ketchup. You put ketchup on anything, make it taste good. I like ketchup. I ain't got a problem with ketchup. You know what makes ketchup even better? Do a little mayo in there. Special sauce, baby. Ketchup and mayo. You put that shit on burgers, French fries. I don't care what it is. You make special sauce. Ketchup and mayo mixed together. Dude, that shit is so good. Wow, Danny. Yeah, exactly. Edwards, purple paper to 250 for the Padres. Ketchup chips. I think I tried those before. You gotta do the special sauce. Ketchup and mayo, man. Ketchup and mayo. Cantillo for the Padres base autograph. Alright. I'm gonna tell you a story. Story time on this thing. I'm gonna tell you the story. The name of the story is the time I got hit with a 2x4 that had a baseball bat handle on the end of it. So try to picture that, right? Refractor for the Rockies. Try to picture that. It's a 2x4, but on the end of the 2x4, and it's not super long 2x4, but it's still a pretty long 2x4. At the end of the 2x4, I don't know what the process is called to like carve into it or whatever, but it's a baseball bat like handle at the end. So it's a baseball bat, but instead of the bat being round, it's a 2x4 at the end. Okay? Can you picture that? Purple autograph. A lot of stuff for the Padres. Patino. Okay. So, at my high school, I don't know why these are like the only stories that I can come up with right now, and I gotta talk about something, because if I'm just gonna be just sitting here, I'm out. Okay, where I went to school, yeah. Asian moms use 2x4s with a bat handle at the end. At my high school, I took a wood shop class like every single year. Every single year I took like a different, they had like a different wood shop class. So every year I took a wood shop class, and the ultimate rationale behind that was, I like working with my hands, so I thought, it's cool to do that kind of stuff, make stuff, but at the same time, the main reason is because it was like the easiest class ever. Like, never had to do anything. There was never like homework or anything. We just basically just dicked around all day long. Like, we never had any set goals for the class. There was never any tests. It was just you go in and you go into the shop and you just start, make something. So that was super easy, and you could do basically whatever you wanted. The teacher knew people chewed snuff or smoked cigarettes outside or did just whatever, and he just basically just turned his shoulder to it, and or whatever the analogy is, but he just basically just I don't care. And all right, so that was box 4. There was nothing in there thrown for the Yankees. No Dominguez at all. So there's this kid who ended up. All right, so we're on number 5, Rich. There's this kid that ended up. They had a kid in senior year. They had the kid. So I think she got pregnant junior year. I think this girl got pregnant junior year. With this kid's baby. Okay. So the kid's already got some he got some shit to handle. He got a kid, senior. You got to worry about taking care of a kid and whatever. But either way, he never really changed. He was always an asshole, and he always was dicking around, never took anything serious. And yeah, either way, he made a 2x4, took a 2x4, and I'm gonna call it something. I don't know if it's called milling it or not, but he milled it into one end was a 2x4, the other end was a baseball bat handle, so you can grip it and swing it like a bat. The only reason why you want that Anderson Atomic number to 150 for the Braves, Toro to 499 sky blue paper, Astros. The only reason why you would want a 2x4 that has a bat handle on the back is if you were going to hit somebody with it. Rutschman to 125. Okay. Now, this kid was just a mean. He was just mean to people. Like, he was just like rude, not nice to be around or whatever. So, and I don't really like do well with like people that like try to be an asshole to me or something. And he was just, that's just his personality. But either way, it just didn't really mesh. Not that we like hated each other or something like that, but we just never really. Yeah, it was always like somebody is between the two of us, like somebody's like dicking around with the other person or pissing the other person off or whatever. Either way, we got into some sort of battle, right? Where it's just like, you know, I don't like you and you don't like me sort of deal. But on this one particular day, there was nothing going on. Oh, another gold shimmer. Dude, this guy comes out so much. 47 out of 50. Rutledge for the Nationals. Gold shimmer auto. But on this particular day, nothing's going on. I'm just, school ended. I go into the locker room. I was going to go lift some weights. Probably not. I was probably just going to dick around, but I was going to stay after school, lift some weights, which is what we typically did. A lot of us, we either lifted weights or Casey Mice, the 499 refractor, lifted weights, or we'd play basketball or whatever. Like most of the people, like most of like the football team guys, like never went. Like we would stay at the school after school and like do shit there, but no. So then I walk into the fucking locker room and I sit down and he comes out of nowhere, not provoked, which is what everybody thought. I provoked him, which even if there was provoking, I don't think, even if somebody's provoking you, I don't know if you really, that gives you the right to hit them with a fucking bat. That's a 2x4. But either way, I did not provoke him. I sat down and he just came out of nowhere and he fucking swung and hit me with this fucking bat that's a 2x4 with a baseball bat handle at the end of it. He hit me with it in the back. And he hit me with it like on the corner of the 2x4 at the end, like the corner piece. So it like pierced my skin. Oh my god, it hurt so bad. Purple paper to 250 Marlins. It hurt so bad. And I like fucking like jumped up, like I wasn't expecting to get hit with a bat. Jumped up, your normal like, what the hell's going on? What the fuck, But I couldn't get too close because he had a freaking bat. So, dude, this is like the fifth one of this guy, Houston Astros. So either way, I strategically make my way out of the locker room that has no supervision. No supervision. He has a bat. I was already struck once. So I strategically get the hell out of there, right? So I go out into like the hallway or whatever, and I'm just like cooling off. I'm like, dude, this kid just hit me with a bat. This ain't cool. So I'm trying to cool off. So I give it a little bit of time, right? De La Cruz for the Atlanta Braves, blue autograph, number to 150. So I go and I cool off. I'm like, all right, well, like I'm not going home now. Like I need to go in there. My stuff's in there, whatever, So I'm like, all right, it was probably like, I don't know, 5 minutes or less. I go back in. He's standing at the right when you walk in the middle of the doorway, and I couldn't get through, but he didn't have the bat. Okay. I think he might have hid the bat at this point, right? You just hit somebody with a weapon. You're in school. I think he went and he was like, I was probably should go hide this. So he's just standing there, and I was like, dude, you better just get away, like move out of the way, because he was a big guy. I was probably in high school. I think I was maybe like 160, and this kid was probably, I don't know, 280. He had easily 100 pounds on me. Easily 100 pounds on me. But he was in the middle of the doorway. I'm like, dude, just like go, so I can come in here and change. And he wouldn't, and he was like provoking me to do something to him. It's like, I'm giving you one last shot to move. That was another one with nothing, rich. There was no Yankees, nothing. So I slam him up against the lockers, right? Like the gym lockers. Slam them up against there. But the gym lockers have this little, to open them, they have this like metal piece that sticks out, and you open it. And I slammed him right on that fucking piece. And he goes like, he was one of those kids, like he was like super crazy smart, you know, like he was like really, really smart, but he was like kind of awkward because of it, you know. I mean, he wasn't like slow or something. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm saying like, I don't know, he was like super smart, but it made him kind of like socially weird. I don't know, but either way, he got this like crazy rage out of nowhere, right? Because I pushed him. So he hit me with the bat once. Walked out. Come back in. He's in the way. I push him up against the lockers. His back gets hit on one of the metal pieces, and he gets into instant rage. And I'm like, fuck. Like this kid is like just went full Hulk, like Incredible Hulk. And I'm like, I'm screwed. So he freaking, and again, I whenever I was like in like middle school and high school, like I got into so many fights. Like I was, like I said, in middle school, they told me like it was like I got into 3 fights, and they were like, one more fight, and we have to send you to Shortridge to 250 purple autograph for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Whatever it's called, alternative education or whatever. Like, yeah, if you get into like one more fight, like we gotta send you away because like we can't be having that. But then I switched schools, and you know, and then I was at this other high school, you know, and still, it's just always getting into fights. So, but I was like not wanting to fight this kid. He just hit me with the bat. He's like mentally unstable. Like he had he has like a newborn child, and he's in high school, and just definitely mentally unstable. It's not who I want to mess with. But like I said, he kind of like made me do it because he wouldn't let me through, so I pushed him. He goes straight Hulk mode. Okay, grabs me by the head. Okay, like a chokehold. Grabs me by the head, but he doesn't get. He's trying to choke me, but he didn't. I wouldn't give him my neck though. Like he's trying to choke me, but I wouldn't give him my neck. So he has his arm wrapped around my nose, and he's twisting me around. And my nose already, like, well, you guys saw the other day, I had freaking like toilet paper in my nose because I had a nosebleed. So like my nose is like prone to nosebleeds, and it's like prone to nosebleeds. And he's like, as soon as he wraps up, wraps me up on my nose is instantly bleeding, right? Instantly bleeding. I am able to, somebody tries to come over and help me. And he still has me in a kind of like wrapped in my face. Trevor Story to 250 purple paper, like trying to choke me, but it's on my nose. But somebody tries to come help, like break it up, and he uses his other arm and pushes this kid up against the locker. And the kid was like, "Nope, all right, like I'm not helping." And I was like, "Fuck." But somehow I was able to weasel my way out of it, right? And I slipped his choke. I just slipped out of it, and I fucking took off. I was gone. See you later. This is not the person I want to fight right now. Mentally unstable with a bat. So now I get into the hallway, right? And my nose is just pouring with blood. Not that it was like hurt. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? It was just a nosebleed. Cooper Johnson, base autograph for the Tigers. It was just a nosebleed. But one of the teachers sees it, and she's like, what went on? I was like, I just got hit with a fucking bat, a 2x4 with a bat handle at the end. And she's like instantly thinks that I was hit in the face with a 2x4 with a bat handle, but that wasn't the case. I was hit in the back. The nosebleed was because of the chokehold. But she thinks that I got hit in the face. So I'm like, well, I got hit in the face then. So then I play it up like, yeah, he hit me in the face with a fucking... Dude, he got into so much trouble. It was great. That was the story about the time I got hit by the 2x4. It was probably... The climax wasn't there on that story. But I got hit with a 2x4. He got in a lot of trouble, and I didn't get into any trouble, and I felt great about it. I ran. As soon as I slipped that chokehold, I was gone. Ran. First person I saw, I got hit with a 2x4. I need help. Let's see it. Tweak it a bit. Yeah. I think it could be. I think if I tweak the story a little bit, it could be a freaking a bestseller. Why he messing with the biggest kid in the school? I don't know. See, I'm not trying to like portray myself as some like Billy Badass sort of kid, but I don't know. I never could like allow somebody to like pick on me. You know, like, yeah, don't, like, I definitely picked on a lot of kids, and I definitely picked on kids, like, a lot bigger than me, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know what that stems from, but, like, I just couldn't, yeah, like, I just never back down, even, like, I might know for 100%, like, this kid right here knows, like, black belt in karate or some shit. Like, I know for 100% certain if I mess with this kid, my ass is getting kicked. But the first time I have a chance to mess with him, I'm messing with them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's weird. But like, I know if I mess with them, my ass is getting kicked, but I'll still do it. Like, I don't care if you're a big guy or not. I'm gonna, you know, I'll fight you. If I might get my ass kicked, but I'll fight you. All right, how do we feel about? Let me De La Cruz, another one, Atlanta Braves base autograph. Let me have a proposal. This one's got some print lines on it. Bad. Look at all those scratches or print lines or whatever the hell that is. That's bad. Yeah. Dude, he literally, I mean, we're like, I guess, like, kind of like just normal now, but like back then it was some sort of like, yeah, we had like something against each other. We definitely had like something against each other. And he was like definitely a scary dude. Like I said, he was like a mentally unstable, like at any time he might kill, like he might bring a gun and kill people, sort of unstable kind of person. I mean, what kind of person takes a 2x4 and has he's not making a full bat. He's just doing the bat handle and leaving the other side of 2x4 to hit people with. Baez, purple paper to 250, Padres. This is my proposal. Hobby number 2 is full. Hobby number 2 is full. It's 4 o'clock. We're not even done with this. If I were to add a couple $100 worth of giveaway items to hobby number 2 and do it first thing tomorrow when I go live, how many people would be mad at me? How many people are going to try to get a 2x4 and swing it at me? Man, you know. You know the feeling. Nova, $4.99. Yeah, you know. How many people would feel some sort of way if I bumped? It's full and ready to go. We bump it till tomorrow, first thing tomorrow, and I add, dude, this guy is everywhere in this, and I add like I said, maybe like $200 or $300 worth of like freebies stuff. I don't know exactly what it might be. Maybe break credit, maybe like a sealed box or something. I'll add some shit to it if we can wait until tomorrow and no one's going to be mad. /250 purple chrome Dodgers. Yeah, there hasn't been any Dominguez basically at all this case. There's been a couple papers and there was like one chrome. This is like, yeah, definitely super unfortunate. There's like none. Yeah. Can you save it for box 8? All right, Rich, that sounds good, dude. I like that idea. It's got to come around eventually, right? You know, I'll do something because we filled it up, and you know, people were probably expecting it to pop off, but honestly, it's just fucking crazy late, man. It's like the worst day out of any day for me to stay up super late to get some of these breaks done. Of course, it's like the day that I'm like fucking falling asleep during the break, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. Not only am I like so tired that I'm falling asleep during a break, then it's like, all right, you got to be up until fucking 6 o'clock doing this hot break. Bramer for the Nationals. I mean, I like hobby though. Like if I was gonna get in on a break, which I have, I stay a little bit more towards the hobby end of the spectrum, just because I don't know. I find I usually just like, at least me personally, like I always hit better. There's a Dominguez paper, Danny K. I usually hit better in hobby. So, I mean, of course, there's less autos and everything, but yeah. But it is a grind. It's a grind for everybody, and not just me breaking it, but everybody watching it too. It's a grind on the hobby. But hey, this is what we like, man. This is what we do. It's Bowman. It's freaking Bowman. It's freaking Bowman baseball, man. Yeah. No, we haven't pulled a Dominguez auto yet. So we're on what, case 4 of jumbo and 1 hobby. So we've only done 5 cases. We've still been breaking some other stuff. So so through 5 cases thus far, none. So we're getting there. This should be Dominguez popping up somewhere here pretty soon. Yeah, it should be popping up here pretty soon, man. Over at Layton's, Danny. I'm pretty sure I saw that too on social media. Atlanta Braves. Purple chrome for the Mets. Alright, well that's the game plan. Once we're done with this, we'll call it in. And I'm going to add a pretty decent sized giveaway. A pretty decent sized giveaway on the hobby so that just people are waiting a whole day for it, even though we just filled it up. Waiting until tomorrow night and we'll break it on Sunday night. I'll do it the first thing though. Dominguez Chrome, International Chrome. But I'll break it the first thing. As soon as I go live on Sunday, I'll pull out the hobby and we'll bust it out. Yeah. But I'll make it pretty good. I'll make it pretty good. And a Dominguez paper. Break the final selects. Yeah, we should be able to fill that stuff up by tomorrow. I would hope so, yeah. Those basketball breaks, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sure we're not going to clear the website out tomorrow. I'm sure there's probably going to be a Bowman or two. I would imagine there's probably going to be a Bowman or two. Like, if we're doing hobby number 1 tomorrow, yeah, we'll probably break hobby number 3, jumbo number 5. I bet you hobby number 4 doesn't go tomorrow. Yeah, I doubt hobby number 4 goes. We should be able to clear the baseball. NT football is down to 19. Mosaic, we should be able to fill. The T-Mall lucky boxes hopefully fills up. And then that crazy mixer should hopefully fill up too. Free box of Noir first off the line. Dude, they're coming. There's so many products that are coming out like within the next couple of weeks. It's crazy. And then like, you know, Panini does the first off the line version of them. And Atomic Ramos, 69 out of 150, Baltimore. NT first off the line, fast break choice, lucky box. Oh, what do we have here? James Beard, White Sox, refractor, $4.99. Gray to 499. Last one. The floor, yeah. Oh, what do we have here? Another yellow autograph, 10 out of 75. Adam Hall, Baltimore. Bobby Witt paper. Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right. We'll recap it here. I'm going to throw, like I mentioned, I'm going to do a giveaway on the hobby. So I know we filled it up. But that thing's going to take me about an hour and a half. We'll be looking at almost 6 in the morning Eastern. So I think it would probably be more enjoyable if we wait until tomorrow, and I'll just do it first thing tomorrow. But I will add I'll probably put a couple $100 worth of giveaway stuff added into it, just for making people wait, which I'm sure people don't really care either way. But it will be nice to just add that in as a thank you for not being mad and allowing me to just wait a little bit. All right, here's colored non-autos. I don't know. I can't even fucking think right now. Base autographs. Color autographs. Got Adam Hall, yellow to 75. Beard refractor. Rutledge. De La Cruz blue, gold shimmer, Rutledge, gold shimmer, another one. Check that guy out. R Throne hitting hard with Oakland. Very nice card, man. Very nice card. That was 2020 Bowman Jumbo Baseball, case number 4. Thanks, guys.